Prime Minister Narendra Modi says today's startups are tomorrow's MNCs. Management should strive for better quality of life. Wildfire wreaks havoc in Zuko Valley of Manipur. Centre assures all possible support to extinguish fire. Dry run for COVID-19 vaccination conducted across India. Assam also joins the campaign. COVID cases record further decline throughout the country. Recovered cases stand at 40 times the number of active cases. And ADB to extend more than $230 million loan to augment power generation capacity in Assam. A very good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin from the studios of DDK Guwahati. This is Sangeeta Bhattacharjee. Now the stories in details. In national news first, laying the foundation stone for the permanent campus of IIM Sambalpur, Odisha via video conferencing today, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said today's startups are the multinational companies of tomorrow. He said the real task of the management is not just to manage the institutions but also to improve the lives of the people. Stating that management is based on the broader concepts of innovation, integrity and inclusiveness, Modi said those who are left behind in the race for development must also be included in the journey towards growth. The vast talent pool of the IIMs, both within and outside the country, can help realize the goals of globalizing brand India. He said the management experts can also play a vital role in making the local go global in the overall framework of an Atmanirbhar Bharat. He emphasized that despite the COVID-19 pandemic, India has witnessed more number of unicorns in 2020.
और संसाधनों की पहचान के साथ ओडिशा को मैनेजमेंट की दुनिया में नई पहचान दिलाने वाला है। खेती से लेकर स्पेस सेक्टर तक जो अभूतपूर्व रिफॉर्म्स किए जा रहे हैं,
in Manipur, a wildfire has been wreaking havoc in the hill range of a famous tourist destination, Zuko Valley of Senapati district, for the past 4 days. The Zuko Valley is situated at the border areas of Nagaland and Manipur, and it is a tourist destination with its distinct flora and fauna. It is suspected that the fire probably started from the 29th of December from Nagaland side and crossed Manipur side, endangering the wildlife of Mount Izo of Manipur. Meanwhile, Union Home Minister Amit Shah has given an assurance to the Manipur government that the centre will extend whatever possible help to extinguish the wildfire that is creating havoc in the hill range of Zuko Valley. Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh, who took stock of the situation, spoke to the Union Home Minister regarding the wildfire and sought help from the centre. N. Biren informed that Amit Shah has assured the Manipur government of assistance to extinguish the wildfire at the earliest. A nationwide dry run for COVID-19 vaccination was conducted today. Dry run is essentially a practice session where a sample number of beneficiaries went through a mock immunization process. The exercise was aimed at testing the preparedness for the vaccine rollout. Today's dry run was conducted across all states and union territories. Each state and union territory was asked to conduct the dry run at minimum 3 session sites. Apart from the staff of the designated vaccination centres, the dry run saw the participation of a select group of healthcare workers. Each centre identified 25 test beneficiaries for the dry run. The objective behind mock drill was to ensure that phase 1 of COVID-19 vaccination goes without any glitch. Meanwhile, in Assam, the COVID vaccine dry run was conducted in several districts. As part of the campaign, the program was undertaken at the Sonapur Public Health Centre, Khanapara Primary Health Unit and Guwahati Medical College Hospital. At all these centres, a sample number of beneficiaries went through a mock immunization process. The dry run will test linkages between planning and implementation and identify the challenges. Dr. Abhijit Sharma, Superintendent GMCH, said the dry run will test CoWIN application developed specifically for COVID-19 vaccination drive in a field environment.
observation 30 minutes of observation patient or kiba adverse reaction hoy ne na hoy hekhini sai pelai tasot patient ulai jabo.
We are testing our preparedness. We are just simulating the entire vaccination scenario, vaccination session site, except the vaccine which is not been provided. Other than that, all the processes are being followed.
Now we take a short break. We'll be back with more news. Stay tuned.
अरे वाह, लेजेंड की बैट? इससे तो मैं खेलूंगा। फ्यूचर बैटिंग लेजेंड बैट।
इसमें जिसका नाम लिखा है बैट उसी को मिलेगी।
अरे यार,
देखा, अगर इस पे मेरा नाम नहीं लिखा होता तो कितनी दिक्कत हो जाती। इसलिए आरबीआई कहता है बैंक अकाउंट हो या बैंक लॉकर, उसमें नॉमिनी का नाम जरूर दर्ज करें ताकि आपकी जमा पूंजी उसी को मिले जिसे आपने नामित किया है।
आरबीआई कहता है जानकार बनिए, सतर्क रहिए।
चल भाई, झुमके बदली कराने हैं।
अरे आंटी, ये रही सामने सोने की दुकान, यहाँ से बदलवा लो।
पर खरीदा तो उस दुकान से था।
अरे अगर हॉलमार्क का निशान है ना, तो कहीं से भी अदला बदली करा लो, वो भी बिना किसी डर के।
सच?
हाँ, 16 आने।
सोना कहीं भी खरीदो, बेचो बेझिझक, बेफिक्र, हॉलमार्क के साथ। हॉलमार्क है तो सोना है।
Welcome back. Union Health Minister Dr. Harshvardhan today said the COVID-19 vaccine will be free across India. Talking to media, Dr. Harshvardhan said that not only in Delhi but across the country, the vaccine will be provided free of cost. The minister was visiting hospitals in Delhi to review the dry run drill for administering the COVID-19 vaccine. He appealed to the people not to be misguided by rumours regarding safety and efficacy of the vaccine. He said government will not compromise on any protocol before approving a vaccine. The minister pointed out that vaccine hesitancy was an issue even at the start of polio immunization drive. But polio inoculation turned out to be a huge success, saving mankind. He said guidelines for today's nationwide dry run have been updated based on the feedback from the insightful pilot dry run held in 4 states.
से एक प्रक्रिया है। सबसे प्राइम हम लोगों का क्राइटेरिया अगर है तो वैक्सीन के ट्रायल्स में वो सेफ्टी है, एफिकेसी है, उसकी इम्यूनोजेनिसिटी है और इनमें से किसी भी चीज़ के ऊपर कोई कॉम्प्रोमाइज नहीं है। देशवासियों से अपील।
India crossed yet another significant milestone in its fight against COVID as the active caseload in the country today has further decreased to stand at 2.43%. With continuous decline in the number of active corona cases, the active cases in the country witnessed a decline of nearly 4,000 cases in the past 24 hours to stand at around 2,50,000. The number of new daily cases remained below 20,000 with nearly 19,000 fresh cases being reported in the last 24 hours. The national cumulative recovery rate has also further improved to 96.12% with the recovery of over 99 lakh people so far. With recovery of over 22,900 people in the last 24 hours, the number of daily recoveries continue to outnumber the new daily cases. The total recovered cases in the country today stands at nearly 40 times the number of active cases. In the COVID update from the region, Arunachal Pradesh has reported altogether 97 active cases with 16,566 recoveries. The death toll is 56. Manipur has now 1,108 active cases with 26,742 recoveries. The death toll is 356. In Meghalaya, the active cases are now 164 with 13,142 recoveries. The tally for the dead is 139. Mizoram has recorded 111 active cases with 4,100 recoveries. The death toll is 8. Nagaland has reported 191 active cases followed by 11,659 discharge cases. The number of deaths is 79. Sikkim has now 534 active cases with 5,238 recoveries. The number of the dead is 128. Tripura has recorded 96 active cases with 32,795 discharge cases, while the death toll is 385. In Assam, the COVID-19 media bulletin issued by the State Health and Family Welfare Department and National Health Mission Assam has informed that 40 cases were detected today out of 15,429 tests conducted. The positivity rate is 0.26%. The number of discharged patients was 82. The recovery rate has clocked 98%. With 4 more deaths, the number of deaths has gone up to 1,049. A fleet of 6 rafts flagged off from Jeling near the Indo-China international border in Upper Siang district of Arunachal Pradesh as a part of the Brahmaputra Amantran Abhiyan reached Nagaguli Ghat in Dibrugarh district of Assam last evening, organized by the Brahmaputra board under the Union Ministry of Jal Shakti. The 17-member sailing team led by IS officer Suhasini Shekhawat reached Dibrugarh after sailing through the turbulent and challenging Siang river system. The main objective of this expedition is to promote tourism along the Siang and Brahmaputra river systems, which till today have not been explored to its fullest. Additional Deputy Commissioner Dibrugarh Dipu Kumar Deka and the Nodal Officer of Upper Brahmaputra Zone Anil Kumar Deka and other officials were present during the program. The team left Dibrugarh for Sialmari this morning. The expedition will conclude on January 21 at Asameralga Dubri. India and Asian Development Bank ADB have signed a $231 million loan to augment electricity generation capacity in the state of Assam through construction of a 120 megawatt hydroelectric power plant that will enhance availability of electricity for households. This is the third trunk loan for the ongoing Assam Power Sector Investment Program that was approved by the ADB board in July 2014. According to an official release, the program, including its 2 previous tranches, focuses on enhancing capacity and efficiency of the energy generation and distribution systems in Assam to improve electricity service to end users. The Union government has decided to resume flights between India and the UK from the 8th of this month. These services were suspended last month to prevent the spread of a new variant of COVID-19 discovered recently in the UK. Civil Aviation Minister Hardeep Singh Puri said that only 30 flights per week will operate between India and the UK till January 23. Indian and UK carriers will each be operating 15 flights per week during this period to and from Delhi, Mumbai, Bengaluru and Hyderabad only. Over 60 passenger flights per week were flying between India and the UK in December, but the Civil Aviation Ministry suspended all passenger flights connecting the 2 countries from December 23. For more, viewers can also watch our bulletins and other programs on our YouTube channel DD News Guwahati. And to end the news, main points once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says today's startups are tomorrow's MNCs. Management should strive for better quality of life. Wildfire wreaks havoc in Zuko Valley of Manipur. Centre assures all possible support to extinguish fire. Dry run for COVID-19 vaccination conducted across India. Assam also joins the campaign. COVID cases record further decline throughout the country. Recovered cases stand at 40 times the number of active cases. And ADB to extend more than $230 million loan to augment power generation capacity in Assam. Before taking leave, viewers are reminded to maintain physical distancing and frequently wash hands with soap or sanitizer. Remember to wear a mask properly and join the Mask Up India campaign by Doordarshan to defeat the pandemic. Mask Up India. This brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.